morning. Good morning. For the next 5 minutes, I want you to ponder this rhetorical question. Are you professionally preparing yourself to be a hero, or are you setting yourself up to be a zero? Speaking of pondering, who knows what happens when someone dies with their Facebook account? This is a good friend of mine, Kim, passed away 2 years ago in August. The family can either choose to keep it alive to be a memorial, or they can take it down. The last post on Kim's Facebook account: Kim, may your precious energy and optimism touch the hearts of all the NLG attendees. Tomorrow morning, I was very close to Kim. She's a good friend and a client. And like our life changer of the year, she was also a mother of 3 sons. In 2003, I helped Kim set up her living trust with the power of her will, advanced healthcare directives, and $1 million of term insurance. In 2010, she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Now, Kim may have lost her hair, but she didn't lose her spirit. In 2013, her term insurance expired, or is about ready to expire. So what do we do as agents when the 10-year term insurance is expiring? She couldn't afford to pay $68 up to $650 a month. She's uninsurable. So we worked together and we said, well, we can do a conversion to $250,000, because I didn't know, she didn't know if she was going to live for 3 more years or 30 years. So we chose something that was sustainable, a $250,000 policy. But what happened was, during her battle with cancer, she didn't make any money. So let me ask you a question. During her 5-year battle of cancer, how much money with this former company that did not have living benefits did I bring to Kim in her time of need? 0. This is Kim's sister, Kelly. Kelly called me in August of 2015. She said, Jeff, I've never met you, but Kim spoke highly of you. I think you need to come down now to the hospital. So as I met Kelly, I hugged her, and she hugged me. We did not want to let go, because we knew that letting go was also going to be symbolic of letting go of Kim, who was dying in the other room. And I started to review with Kelly her new role as successor trustee and her upcoming duties. This is Kim's father, Wally, who I also met for the first time. 3 days after Kim passed, I'm having coffee with Wally, her father, Mother, Sue, and Kelly. And we get to a conversation about debts. What about the $7,000 that Kim owed to MasterCharge and Visa? I said, well, the insurance is going to the trust, so you're not legally obligated to pay those credit cards debt. If you want, you can give that money to your 3 nephews. What about the car? The car that Kim owned, it's underwater. Give the keys back to the bank. And then Wally asked me this question. It changed my career forever. He says, Jeff, what about the other debts or loans? I said, Wally, let me help you out. I know that in 2003 on Kim's balance sheet, she owed you $6,000. She wanted you to pay that back. I know she never paid you back, and I know that you shrank your retirement accounts over the next 5 years, taking care of Kim and your grandsons. And he wanted to know, is there any money left for him to replace part of his retirement accounts? How much money did I help Wally replenish from his retirement accounts? 0. What happens is that we, as advisors, are missing a mark. I have 3 lovely daughters. Lou's talked about that. I went out and got insurance on 2 of my daughters, the third one already had it, for living benefits, because I'm like Wally. If my daughters are in need, I'm going to sacrifice, even if it means shrinking my retirement account. But all of us are missing an opportunity to advise our boomer parents with their adult kids to be the owner, applicant, and beneficiary of policies on the kids. They can decide later what to do with them. And just like Anna, Arnold, I want everyone to be a... Wow. Just think about it. This was not a sales idea as much as it was meant to be a passionate call to action. And Anna's message that she gave to all of us was that she's not just a life changer of the year, but she's a life changer of generations. We too can be life changers of generations. I want every single one of you to look at your own Kims, look at your own Wallies, and I want you to be a hero and not a zero.
All right, judges. Mr. Longfritz? 10! Mr. DeSantos? 10!
Great shirt and hair.
Ellen, it
And
looks like
the
she
sales
changed
idea.
it to a 10.
Striking emotion is a fantastic sales idea in real life. That was awesome. Thank you.
David?
Perfect. It was one of our videos in real life delivered by a real person. Perfect.
Not easy to say you're a zero. You get a tip for that.
All right, Ellen. All right. Take a seat real quick. I think we've got